Casey Russo right now with a personal story.
It is a personal story. You know I don't talk about my personal life ever, but in this case I have to because it's so exciting. Cosmetic dermatologist Dr. Billy Groff dumped Botox into my face and it helped my migraines, chipped away my migraine pains. I will say, in part, you are responsible for curing the worst pain some of the worst pain a person can feel. So thank you. Tell everybody what you did. By the way, Monique and Haley are here with you. We're gonna do it on air. We're gonna show you what he did.
Everyone knows that Botox is great for wrinkles, but there's a new use that we've been doing for about a year now. And women who clench or grind their teeth, this muscle gets enlarged here. It's called the masseter muscle. So what happens is it starts to get wide and it broadens their jawline, which looks kind
You
of...
can see it. Now let's take a look at
absolutely.
some pictures. We have some of people that have allowed.
So this is actually, Haley's in...
Oh, that's Haley.
Yeah, so you can see her in person. She looks great. You can see how it's narrowed her jawline.
See, some people do this for cosmetic reasons.
Right. So we'll have patients, about half the patients that we see come in just for the cosmetic aspect, but the other half come in because they're grinding their teeth, they're ruining their dental work, and it costs them thousands of dollars. So just by putting Botox in this muscle, the masseter muscle.
So here's mine.
Yeah.
What is that dramatic change?
Yeah,
I
it looks
was
amazing.
clenching, and that was contributing to neck pain, back pain, migraines. I broke 4 crowns on the left side.
Right.
Specifically. So one day I go into Dr. Groff's office to get my C-section scar zapped, right? And he looks at me, he looks in my face. I know, too much information, but I'll be honest.
Are you going to show that?
No, I'm not going to show that. So Billy, Dr. Groff comes, he comes into the room and he says hello, and he looks at me, gets out, wait a minute, do you clench? I'm like, yes,
it was noticeable.
And so I spent the money on that Botox that day, and I almost cried out of gratitude. I mean, it was like a moment for me. So we're going to do it here live.
So we'll actually show you how it works. So this is Monique, and you can see, if you notice, she has a fullness here, actually on both sides.
But Monique has had it done before. Excuse me for interrupting. Let's look at the before. This is actually like her second or third time getting it done.
This will be her third time. So if you look at that photo, you can see how large her masseter muscle is at the base of her jawline.
Clenching.
So
clenching.
That's actually her without clenching.
That's not clenching.
No clenching. That's this natural state.
But it's from clenching. It's muscles from clenching.
Right. Stress. About 70% of people in the United States actually clench or grind their teeth. If you can believe that, it's a really high percentage.
I understand it's genetic.
There is definitely a genetic component to it, but stress contributes greatly, and in society we're under a lot of stress in general. So you can see this is the muscle right here. I'm putting a circle around it. So what we're going to do...
Monique, look to the left a little bit, would you? Move your head to the left a little bit so people can see it.
Yes, you can see that muscle. I just kind of circled it there. Now I'm going to put some gloves on.
What's the deal, though? Can anybody just stick Botox in their jaw and it'll be cool?
Well, obviously this is something where you really have to know, as the doctor, you really need to know the facial anatomy, because if you place the Botox in the wrong spot, you're going to affect their smile, you're going to affect their ability to speak, or
really
even chew. Exactly.
You could disable their smile, let's be honest.
Exactly.
Okay, so how are you doing it?
So I'm going to have her clench down or bite down for me. You can see how it bulges. Now I'm just going to put...
I'm sorry.
It's a tiny needle. These needles are as tiny as they come.
I know. I will say, I can't look. I will say, listen, I appreciate you guys doing this very much, because honestly, it was life-changing for me.
So here we go. It's just basically 2 injections using the tiniest needle. Look at I don't know if you can see this, if the viewers at home can see how small this needle is, but look at that.
There you go. Show that.
It's like a hair.
Okay.
So you can see there's actually 0 bleeding.
Okay. Monique, did it hurt? Not at all. Oh, not at all. She's tough.
Yeah. So this will start to kick in about a week. She'll notice a significant decrease in her grinding of her teeth. But then if she's having headaches and whatnot, she'll get relief from that too. And then she gets the cosmetic benefits. So it's a win-win all the way around, cosmetically and medically.
Well, this is, I have been so excited about you guys coming on the show. Haley and Monique, thank you for sharing your pictures, as I shared mine reluctantly. But, I think this is one of those things that may, we'll go on Facebook and talk about how much it costs, because it does cost.
Right.
And insurance, I will say though, insurance does cover these things in some cases but that's a long story and it depends on your insurance. If you want more information, go to our website. We'll get you hooked up with Dr. Groff. This has been a life-changing thing for me. Guys, I'm going to send it back over to you.